There we go.
Hey, what it is, Jive Turkeys? Casey here.
And Stacy.
And we are the
Stacy
and Casey Show. What's up, Jive Turkeys? Oh my God, we have so much to cover in the next hour. It's like, oh my God, how much we got to pay to get like another hour?
Show? Man, we can take it as long as we want. It's up to you.
Man, I got so many people that want to come on the show with us. And speaking of which, thank you everybody who's listening. We really appreciate the support. Stacy and I, we just like hanging out and talking and bullshitting, and he was just like, dude, we got to do this, with other people. We got to bring other people in on this because we just have good ideas, and fuck it, let's do it. So
just joking, whatever.
Yeah, so here we are, and hey, if your kids are out for this show, put them away. Stacy, play it.
What's something people don't know about podcast disclaimers? They're the ultimate cover our butts move. All right, folks, let's get real. You know those disclaimers at the start of podcasts? The ones that say these opinions are our own and not our employers, friends, or anyone who might sue us. Yeah, those. Why do we need them? Because Stacy and Casey here, well, we might say something bonkers. And we don't want you blaming our bosses, our moms, or that guy who bagged our groceries last week. Nope, it's all on us, people. Think of it like this. We're just two dudes with microphones and way too much free time. And while we're at it, let's be clear. Our jokes, rants, and random thoughts, purely our own genius or nonsense. Depends on the day, so sit back, relax, and remember, if you're offended, it's definitely not because of our employers. It's all Stacy and Casey, baby. Covering our butts, one disclaimer at a time.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right, what's going on? So, and we all know the hot topic of the week. Let's just call it what it is. They can say it's an assassination attempt, but really it's the diddler. You know what I'm saying?
The diddler.
We just got to ask, did he do it?
Oh, my God. Dude, when those raids were going on, what was that, like a couple months ago?
Oh, and when it originated and he took off?
Yeah.
Hey, that's when I knew he did it.
Oh, my God. Everybody was saying, of course, they knew he did. Then all of a sudden, I started looking into it. Before that, I didn't even know anything. I heard like little hints here and there, but I never looked into it because I didn't really care.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, the raids happened, and like okay, this is some serious shit.
Hey, it's going down. And it's crazy because I almost think of him as the let's call it what it is, the Black Jeffrey Epstein. Like, why are you going after him, right? Like, so what does he have on these people? He has to be like the joke right now, the diddler, obviously. What does he have on these people? Because they've put out some lists now. They're saying who might go down with him, some indictments and things like that. And
I heard some people talking because everyone talks.
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone talks. And I guess that his bodyguard, Gene, whatever, I don't know, rumor through the grapevine, apparently like some of your favorite superstars, actors. I think I heard Kevin Hart's name in there, which, and then I remember that video I saw. Did you see that one with him and Diddy? Yeah. And like, you tell they're like fucked up and they're talking about waking up in the bed together, eating waffles or something. And Kevin Hart's like, we're fucking up. This is live, right? And I'm like, oh my God, hindsight 2020.
Man, I look at all these videos they've got playing hindsight 2020. You got the Meek Mills in the pool. You got so many videos of him calling men daddy and how they've done, it's just, hey, dude, that man is gonna sit down for a little while, is what it looks like.
And on top of it all, to find all that fucking lube,
dude, what is it? 1,000 bottles of oil?
1,000 bottles of oil and baby oil and lube. So either you have like a really big fucking daycare with some ashy ass babies, or you're going inside some butts.
Are you? Because look, I think back to the 90s, early 2000s, my era, right? Not my era, because I was still in, high school.
No, that was my era.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You remember oil wrestling at the nightclub?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like it was going to be a great party.
Remember my boy Blue? The heart attack in the oil wrestling.
Oh, shit. No, I don't.
Oh, see, that was back in our day. That was old school, man. My boy Blue.
So for them to be saying, oh, this is part of this or that, honestly, who's to say he didn't have one of those inflatable tubs in the backyard or, in the living room? And not saying there wasn't crazy things going, but I just have such a hard time here because these were all grown adults. that willingly signed NDAs. The moment that gets pulled out, right, a non-disclosure agreement, you know something is happening there. Something does not want to be said. So what am I walking into? And the fact that you chose to go, you went willingly. Why now?
And also some other stuff came up, like he chose New York of all places to get caught. And we all know that's a total blue state. And if he were to get away with anything, it would be in New York.
But it's a federal crime, so it doesn't matter. You're going to go in front of a federal grand jury.
Okay, well,
that's a totally different case. I mean, I think he probably had a little more leeway with the politics, maybe getting out with the judges, as far as maybe getting a bail. But then it came out that they're not giving him bail. They said 50 mil. Then it switched up and it went something crazy. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Do you think he's going to throw some parties in prison?
So hold on, really quick before we get in there, because that just blew my mind.
Think about it.
So Paulina, hey, shout out to Casey's wife for listening.
Hey, Paula.
She says, what about the beating of women and sex slaves? And so,
oh yeah,
I have to say, as a person, I needed to be proven guilty, okay? Because
you want to be a fly on the wall first.
Well, no, because in reality, there's a lot of women that how much money got thrown around, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much money did these women take? In reality, there's a lot of women that how much money got thrown around, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much? Hold on a minute.
Sorry, technical difficulty.
But as far as if that comes out proven correct, Paula, then I have to say, put them under the jail. I've said that from the very beginning. But
yeah,
if it comes out that they were accepting money and then all of a sudden he was a blackmailer and all of a sudden some particular person who was in his circle is now running for a certain position and he might have some damning or incriminating evidence, we don't want that to get out. So we're going to go ahead and raid you and we're going to seize everything you have because we don't want you to have any documentation. Now, we know that when it gets into these conspiracy theories, it can be all out there, but I just have to say that there's a lot behind it. Now, I just have to acknowledge Marcel before we move on really quick. He had a custom bed to sit outside in his backyard for his parties. If I was rich, I would do some wild shit. I'm not defending him. Like, I don't want people to think I'm defending him, but I want you to really put yourself in the mindset of a man with $500 million. You can have whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, he thought he could have whatever the fuck he wanted.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want you to think of the mindset of that man, not the people around him. That man.
Yeah.
You can have.
If you're like God, nobody can touch you.
Exactly, right? Your friends are powerful. Everyone around you is powerful and wealthy.
I read the charges, though, in the indictments, and, like, the conspiracy theories aside, with the amount that he abused, beat, forced women, prostitution, there's so many things that's like, okay, you just can't look past it. You know, it's like, kind of hits you in the face. So all you can do is make fun of it at this point. And Paula and I actually had the conversation. Do you think he's going to get killed in prison? Would somebody want to kill him? Or do you think somebody would want to, like,
if he, in my personal opinion, if he gets killed in prison, right, this is a Jeffrey Epstein case. Like, it is what it is, because there's nothing in there that would make you think he would kill himself. If he really thought that he could get away with it, he obviously came back, right? He's this man of this money. He was already gone. He could have went somewhere that didn't extradite and be in a position where he's now a billionaire in another place. He just can never go home. And with that kind of money, you can technically move your family, right? That's why he's not getting bail, because he's a flight risk, because he's already proven he's going to run, which is why I think he did it, because you ran. You know what I'm saying? Like, just off top, that to me makes you guilty. Like, you took off, you left other people in your place, you thought it was going to blow over, it came back again. It is what it is. But I want to go back to what you said. You think he's going to throw what? Some of the best.
Oh, no. P. Diddy prison parties are going to be the shit. Think about it, dude. If I was P. Diddy in prison, I mean, put everything aside. Yes, he's a horrible person. Oh, my God, he's so bad. He did put out some good jams back in the day. I remember, like, all the dances in school.
He or did his artists?
I don't know. Who gives a shit? I wasn't like, wait a second. Who put this out? Who wrote the lyrics? No, I was thinking, man, am I going to be able to scam with her tonight? This is how I dance, by the way. Oh, white leg.
Hey, it works. It works. Hey,
Okay.
he at the prison party, y'all.
Yeah, dude, if I was Diddy in prison, I am definitely getting like head every day. I mean, like, not just
Whoa.
well, no, not just, well, obviously he already went down that road many a times. There's no doubt about that.
What did he say?
You know, okay, I'll tell you. Because think about it, like you said, if you had that kind of power, money power, and you were in prison, and that you already like that kind of stuff, and that stuff's already going on in there, you know, it'd be like, if you're Diddy, it's like, dude, that's not going to be a problem in here. He's probably going to be like hooked up, get like his own little cell, neon lights.
I mean, as far as I don't know about all that. I mean, how's R. Kelly doing? They had that man singing in prison. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different situation. You know, I don't know. Bring kids into it.
Is
like,
it? I don't know. Hey, R. Kelly to me seems like he would be tougher than P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's just call it what it is. The Diddler strikes again.
Yeah.
He's back in the news.
Can't wait to see what happens there. What kind of facts come out. Celebrities get torn down with them. It's gonna be awesome.
My partner, hey, this is awesome. My guy Marcel, my brother, he says there's this joke of Diddy isn't locked up with them; they're locked up with Diddy. That's so fucked up. And they're really out here waiting. They can't wait. It's gonna be fucking crazy. I know that this leads me to kind of think like when you're rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
The world becomes your own Grand Theft Auto, right? Like you can almost do whatever you want. You can buy planes, you can buy yachts.
Oh
you
my
can buy
god, that's a good way of looking at it.
You know what I mean? Like, and I want like when you think about it, it's GTA in real life.
Oh man, that's
now
shit.
What would you do? Now I want you to think about your hacked account, right? That one that had billions of dollars in there. You could buy whatever you wanted on the game, invest in whatever business.
And I remember carrying over my GTA account from system to system, and just like my wardrobe. Oh my god, I had the best gear. The first thing I would do is I'd go down and I would take a really long shower in that glass shower, and like just unlimited hot water. That'd be really cool. I definitely want to drink some of that drink he drinks in there, where it makes him look see all fucked up and shit.
Nope. Can't let you do it.
I've been sober for
too long.
Over what, 3 years?
Yeah, we can't let you do that. Now you might
I'm definitely gonna smoke some of that shit. Yeah, that'd be badass. And then I'll probably murder somebody, just to get it out of my system.
Whoa! Hey, that escalated quick as shit.
No, he'll respond. Respond.
He does come back. Hey, so for my listeners out there, our listeners out there, I actually want to say, what would y'all do? Because I know the first thing I would do, right? I would look at my bank account and be like, what the fuck? Just realistic.
And what would you do if you needed more money? What would you do?
I'm going to be honest. I would be afraid to go outside. I don't know how these people stay inside. Because in Grand Theft Auto, the moment you hit the door, you got these people that just can't live normal, okay? Like, and I think about it as the Wild Wild West, right?
Okay.
If Kamala Harris gets in, you know? So,
there's cops out there.
Hey, we just don't want you to do your job, okay?
They're not gonna.
They're not helping.
They're not really helping.
So when I think about it, I think about you go out the door. It's your first day in your billionaire lifestyle, Grand Theft Auto. It's pretty much the world with no cops, right? I mean, they have cops, but they give up and they let you do pretty much whatever you want. Or you can, level 5 it if you want by staying in the vicinity. Okay. For those who haven't played the game, that's pretty much the general thing. People that are rich, fuck the people that are poor, pretty much like real life. So it's almost like a real life simulation if you think about it. But
I actually told you drive in your car one day. I was like, man, in GTA, this would be a really cool car to steal. You gotta, and if you all don't know, Stacy's got a pretty badass scat bag.
No. I got a
Hellcat Durango. Sorry, not the scat bag.
Mopar gang either way, whoever.
He's big pippin. Yeah.
No, as far as that's why you have the Kia Boys of St. Louis. Because it is a wanted to be stolen car.
Man, I'll be jumping off of mountains first, maybe drive to the desert, maybe steal a plane. Remember, you go steal a plane out of the hangar, go fly through buildings and shit.
So I remember. I think for me, I would just try to survive. Again, I'd be afraid to come out the house. Like you were talking about when we talked about it earlier. You were like, there'd be that guy with the Molotov cocktail on the side of the road. You're walking by, you're kind of just like,
maybe he won't fuck with me. Just pretend like I'm a.
hey, and I'm an NPC.
God, I don't want to do
I'm
this
an
every day.
NPC as I walk. You get the first corner, there's the fucking guy with the army tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the fighter jet. You got a level 5-star.
Like that movie Free
criminal.
Guy with Ryan Reynolds. Have you seen that?
Not yet. We talked about it.
Dude, you gotta watch that movie. That movie's hilarious.
But you hit that corner, and you're like, "What the fuck happened?" And I just really think that would be us as America. And that's why I shout out, and I don't do this often, but shout out to the cops because, I don't want to hit a corner and run into a tank. Okay, I really don't want to do it. There's just certain things that I think if it was lawless out here, it would just.
Yeah,
I think
we joke a lot, but we respect law enforcement.
You don't realize how crazy it could get. And I feel like if you want to really know, get on a Grand Theft Auto server with people that have been banned from regular accounts. When I tell you it's fucking hell, the moment you start in your fucking apartment, it's all red and blue everywhere. Okay?
I stopped playing online. Every time I joined a map, somebody put a hit out. And all of a sudden, like,
Instantly.
yeah.
You're like, damn, I just
I gotta
started.
go incognito mode.
Can't even play the game.
Yeah.
You're sitting in a missions lobby waiting while they're
You're
just trying to.
respawning, and as you're respawning, you're trying to put yourself on pass mode, and you get killed.
No, my favorite one is you get done with the mission with people you never met.
I've never thrown so many fucking controllers playing that goddamn game. It is so frustrating. What did you do the first time you got the game and played it? Be honest. First time you got the game and you played it, what'd you do?
I actually did the missions.
Well, you had to do the missions at first because the online didn't work. Because we all know you buy the game.
Well, yeah, I forgot about that. But pretty much what I do first, missions. As soon as I got online, I was trying to get money. I didn't have any fucking money. I was broke. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't afford to get a gun. I couldn't afford to do shit.
Dude,
so
maybe I'm perverted. I went straight to the strip club.
That's
online. I didn't even like looked on the map. I was like, "Where's that? There it is." You know, it's like, and I went in there because I was thinking, I wonder how far they're gonna let you go in this game. You know, so you're like, chick going to the back room. Oh my god, I can get 2 girls, and I'm gonna stop talking while I'm.
From what I understand, it's pretty crazy online. I do know that as far as I'm talking about the computer, people can mod and do shit. Now, I know that I play on PlayStation. As far as I just try to survive in real life right now playing the game. That's the goal. Because you go in the lobby and motherfuckers in fighter jets. They're sweeping the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're just dying. You instantly die. You get a hit put on you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're trying to survive for the next fucking 15, 20 minutes.
I'm just trying to hang out with my
Just
friends
trying to
and
get
have
to a
some drinks
mission.
and smoke.
He literally, and Marcel said, start hearing explosions as it's loading. It's just getting crazy. And that is exactly what it is. It's a war zone. And I think people should respect a little bit more the people that do put their life on the line to make sure that we're not dealing with people in runaway tanks, runaway fighter jets.
Dude,
I don't know what can happen, okay?
Dude, talking about games like that. Remember the Red Dead Redemption?
Yes.
Oh my god, I hate that fucking game. I played that game online for all of like half an hour. All it took was me dying and someone killing my fucking horse out in the middle of the field. And I'm just like running back, and halfway back, the same motherfucker comes on his horse and kills you again. It is the most frustrating shit. I stopped playing the game like right out of the gate. I said, fuck this shit.
Oh man, so for me, I had a similar experience, but I ended up just getting somebody else's shit.
Well, yeah, well, you're probably better at the game than me. You're younger. I'm getting old. I had to stop playing.
No, I think about as far as if you get in a situation online and you don't have a lobby with a bunch of people, it's the wild, wild west. Where the fuck would you find somebody?
When you're running by yourself in a field and a motherfucker has a gun and all you're doing is running holding a saddle, how in the fuck are you taking this whole fight? I went along with what you said, realizing it made no fucking sense. I'd take somebody else's horse. God.
Hey, give me the horse.
And
the saddle. No, as far as I don't know.
Give me my pelt
back. Because that's what you do, man. It was
I need a horse.
That was a game that actually made me quit playing role-playing games online. Dead ass. It was, and I'm not a huge gamer of role-playing games where you gotta have a story, but fuck that. I fuck that. For those out there who love the game, great job to you. You're awesome. It fucking sucks. But as far as what are some of the things that's been going on with you? I know we kind of jumped right into
Dude, we had a good time this last weekend. If anybody checks out Stacy and Casey show on YouTube, I know we're on Facebook, Instagram. What else?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, yeah, I just said YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, and on YouTube we got a lot of content on there, and
TikTok.
Yeah, Stacy came over to my crib last weekend, and he had his jumpsuit on, his matching blue like do-rag. If you can go check it out on the thing and watch the videos. Dude, we had a good fucking time, and I gotta hand it to this guy. Dude, he was all handling those chickens like a champ, like right out of the gate. You're like, so how do we do this? I just grabbed one. I was like, let me go grab one for you. And I went to hand it to him like the rooster. You're so funny. You're like, do I just hold its wings? I was like, yeah, just like this. Just hold its wings. You're like, you know, I hold chickens before. I was like, you got to hold it tighter than that. And then he had a good hold on it. And after that, you're really comfortable.
I was impressed. I was fucking 5 or 6.
I know. At first, you're holding it kind of weak. I was like, dude, this dude's going to get away from me.
And when you said that, I was like, this motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
Hey, you remember the rooster's name you're holding?
Was that Nick Barr or Chris Barnes?
Chris Barnes.
Chris Barnes I threw, yeah.
Yeah, he has the biggest hoodle. That's what we call it. The hoodle is the, the red thing on the top. Oh, my God. Chris Barnes has a huge fucking hoodle. It's like the biggest.
And things you don't say when you're in the shower with Diddy.
And no Diddy, actually dude, we had so many cock jokes. My wife was cracking up the whole time because as soon as I made the first one and I looked at her face, she was like, oh my God, it's going to be a long day. So as you can see, yeah, I only put a little bit of content up there, but we have a lot more stuff.
Check them out. We got literally content going up pretty much every day now.
Hey, you want this shit?
That's when sales get hard out here as
Sales
well.
get hard.
You know, the election year takes a toll on us. Anybody in the business knows. So as far as
hey, moving on, I got something. Okay, and this is what I've been excited for. Okay, I got a little trivia time for you, boss. All right, so you got that trivia banner?
Trivia bombs with Mr. Bonds.
Trivia bombs with Mr. Bones. And when he said, this is not my first time holding a chicken, I was thinking, this ain't deep fried though, motherfucker.
You're fucked up. Hey, oh, that's so
fucked up. Yeah, because that's what you were thinking. And I was like, all right. And then, okay, the funny thing is, me and Paula, my beautiful wife, what's up, baby? We were looking up chickens last night. All right, and there's some chicken breeds out there with some crazy fucking names that if you didn't know what they were, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? So I thought Mr. Chicken Man over here knows so much about chickens. This isn't the first chicken I held. I was like, all right, we're going to see how well he knows chickens. So in this game that we're playing, okay, it's a trivia game.
Okay.
I am going to list the name of either a chicken or a farm term, and or it's going to be something else. And it's up to you to decide whether it's that,
gotcha.
What I'm saying, or
this or that.
Okay, this or that. I'll give you a quick example. Okay,
go ahead.
Quick example. Okay, Rhode Island Red. Okay, is it a well-mannered chicken known for easy upkeep and egg laying, or is it a red roof inn bed and breakfast in Rhode Island, famously known for their lighthouse scenery?
If y'all seen the movie, I don't fuck chickens, boss. That's a chicken.
Yeah. So we all know it's Rhode Island Red. That's why I use that as an example. Now, this was a very innocent one. You know, it's very simple. You know, it's not bed and breakfast. They do get a little bit more edgy. So
let's go.
Just a little bit. Okay. So here we go. Question number 1. Cinnamon queen. Okay, cinnamon queen. So break that down in your head.
Spelling bee.
Okay, well, I want you to break it down. You got cinnamon and queen. Okay. Is it a chicken, which is a mixed breed of a Rhode Island Red and a silver-laced Wyandotte, known for its calm temperament and egg laying, or cinnamon queen, an overly confident woman who just loves multiracial bukkake?
What? I'm gonna hope that's number 1. It's got to be a chicken. I would hope.
I can repeat it if you like.
No.
Or use it in a sentence. That's a chicken.
Hey, a chicken, am I right?
Oh, you were 100% correct. I'm sorry about that.
Hey,
Yeah.
It could not be number 2. I was
No,
like, what kind
no,
of
it's
Urban
definitely not.
Dictionary definition looking at?
And I'm gonna be straight up with you, dude. I am not that raunchy all the time. Actually, my answer was gonna be, or is it a food blogger in New York that specializes in Christmas cakes? And my buddy's like, no, dude. Bukkake from multiracial bukkake, cinnamon queen. I was like, all right, biracial bukkake. He's like, no, multi-bukkake. I was like, oh my god.
That's why the chicken got through. Okay.
So anyway, all right, so you got that one. Next, here we go. Oh, next one. The word is sploshing. Is sploshing the beautiful dance a duck performs in the pool while bathing, getting the water all between its feathers, a joyous thing to watch. You know, you've seen ducks do that in the water. Or is it a sexual fetish that entails bringing food into the sex life, usually in large quantities? Would be a subset to WAM, wet and messy fetish.
What is happening right now?
The sploshing.
Oh shit!
Is it a food fetish with sex?
I mean, it's one of those things.
Or is it duck?
It's supposed to be a chicken and not a different animal, so it's almost like this is
I
a
said
setup
farm
question.
term. I said farm term.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go duck because I also feel
No.
like it could be number 2.
No, it's actually number 2. It's actually.
Oh my god!
That means
I had
like
a feeling it was too. I was like, man, it sounds like it might be.
you like food. I thought that you might be into. People actually do that, and then actually said splashing would be a subset to wet and messy. Wet and messy is the thing too. So
Nick said he might have tuned in at the wrong time.
dude, I looked up doing research for this. I had to learn stuff I didn't think I would ever have to learn, and I thought I was like pretty knowledgeable and like crazy back in the day. But there's some shit that I didn't know.
All right, I'm gonna let you do one more because
One more. Okay, here we go. This one is naked neck. Naked neck. Now, is it a featherless neck chicken, or is it when the condom's just a little bit too short? Naked neck. You want me to use it in the sentence?
No. I got it. You gave me a good definition. This is where one of those times where you're like, you wish you had the do.
I don't think I have that down here.
No, as far as I'm gonna go with number 2.
Number 2, and it is no. It's actually
Like shit.
it's actually a chicken.
I hate that. I just started thinking of all the chicken names you said. I'm like, I've never heard that chicken.
Because as you know, condoms are never too short. They're always way too long.
So look, I fuck with it. Now I got one for you because I thought about this whenever you said you're doing a trivia. Now mine is just a real quick would you rather, right? So I'm gonna give you a scenario. Would you rather, walk on the beach? Would you rather go to the mountains? You know, those dating questions, right?
Well, shit,
But I want to take it to a different place, right? I want to go in order to keep your freedom. Okay, this is each year you have to participate. Would you rather fight a medium-sized chimpanzee once a year?
Oh man, medium size.
Or 3 German shepherds 4 times a year?
Ooh, and I own a German Shepherd.
Exactly.
I love German Shepherds. I might sacrifice myself for that. Can I do that on the first time? That way, oh my god, I would definitely do the chimpanzee.
Really?
100%.
Once a year chimpanzee.
Once a year. And can it be a male?
You want it in its adolescence when it's coming out?
And can I wear makeup? Think about it. If you're a chimpanzee, you'd probably rather fuck another chimpanzee instead of fight one. Okay, next.
Wait a minute. All right. We're just gonna go. I'm sorry. Would you rather lose your sense of touch? Because I was thinking about last week, so I'm gonna put this in perspective where this came from, right? So last week was arms or legs, right?
Yeah, arms or legs. Okay.
Would you rather lose your sense of touch and feel, or lose your taste?
Oh wow, definitely lose my taste.
Okay, I get it because you got to build shit. That's the logical answer. I mean,
No. My wife, she has huge breasts, and every day I like playing with them. I mean, they taste the same, but man,
They taste the same. You're fucked up.
Man, actually, are we almost done? I gotta wake up, baby. Daddy's coming.
All right, so thinking about it again after watching our show last week, would you rather eat a dog or a cat?
Oh man, I'd like to try both over rice. To be honest with you, no, I'd probably already have eaten many of cats, so probably a dog.
So I'm gonna do one more really quick. Well, maybe two more.
Okay.
Would you rather get jumped by 3 kangaroos one time a year, or have to fight your way out of a room of 10,000 cockroaches every morning before you even get to take your morning shit?
Okay. So I gotta either fight three kangaroos.
Yeah.
Once a year.
Or
Or
10,000
every morning,
cockroaches.
10,000 plus cockroaches.
And you
You
can't
10,000
leave.
plus because
You can't leave the room until every fucking one is dead, okay? 10,000. You gotta find them. You gotta search for them
every morning.
every morning before you even get to shit. So that morning you wake up and you really got to shit.
Why are there so many cockroaches?
Normally that's how it goes with the cockroaches.
I'd be an idiot not to take the kangaroos. We've all seen the video of that guy punching the kangaroo. You know how easy that fucking was? That kangaroo didn't even try. He just looked at it.
Oh, I wish I'd have got this TikTok I just watched of a dude from Australia. It was like, hey, people think they can fight this kangaroo. And he put a picture of me. He's like, he gonna kick the shit out of you.
Would you? Hey, let me ask you.
You just bang me.
Would you rather fight a kangaroo once a year, or would you rather eat 10 cockroaches every morning before you do anything?
I would do the 10 cockroaches.
Man, you said that quick. You have no problem eating cockroaches.
10 cockroaches. Like, think about what you're doing. At the end of the day, one day they bring up the beast of all beast kangaroos. Okay?
Yeah, there's a
Motherfucker 8
muscular
foot tall,
looking fucking kangaroo.
motherfucker's ripped.
Yeah.
It just grabs you and just boom, out goes your guts. I'll eat the cockroaches. Fuck it.
I've eaten a lot of
Now,
cockroaches already.
because that one was a good one. But I want to end with: would you rather a zombie apocalypse or a nuclear apocalypse?
Ooh, fentanyl in China or Russia. Well, they already started the zombie apocalypse. You got the fentanyl people.
Yeah,
they're all like,
people with this
dude,
pink cocaine in Miami.
oh
it's
my
crazy.
god, I laugh about it, but it's not even funny. But definitely zombie apocalypse, because we've seen enough movies about that to where I think we can protect ourselves longer from zombies than from a nuclear explosion.
I don't think iodine's going to go as far as I want it to.
How is this disease spread with the zombies?
See, now we're
Scratching.
getting real critical. I didn't think
sorry.
that far into the question. Kate.
No,
I just know that if you go outside and
I was thinking, man, to
think
throw
about I'm Legend, okay? You got you and your German Shepherd.
dude, you're not seeing where I'm going with this. I'm having a high moment. I'm thinking of a P. Diddy party with zombies. Put like chain cuffs on and like a big play some techno music. They're like, "Arr." Get a bunch of lube. Nobody
Whoa,
can tell there's
you
zombies
don't
in
need
the
to get a
garden.
bunch. He already got it.
That's awesome. I would take advantage of the situation.
No, so now after that, me and him were joking right before the show, right? And we were talking about some of the things we talked about on the podcast, race and everything.
Mhm.
And I want to play a game between us. Now,
Okay.
I know we're kind of front loading the games, and I apologize, but this one made me laugh really hard whenever we started. It's a multiple choice question. Are you racist?
Are you racist?
So I want everybody out there, if you got questions, we're going to run through a few questions, you know what I'm saying? And, it could be, if you think of a race while we're talking about this, okay, you could possibly be racist.
Is it bad that I'm already categorizing who I'm most and least racist to in my head right now?
That's crazy.
I'm not going to share it, though.
Hey, Nick is right. I just want to rewind really quick before we go too far. He said, depends on the type of zombies. There's the 28, like you just said, 28 days later zombies. Absolutely not.
No, those
I
guys
just-
can run.
I just can't think of a zombie that was one I'd want to encounter. I mean, Night of the Living Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, they're pretty slow. I was thinking the fentanyl people, though. They just stand there.
They just stand there, stuck in place, maybe with a slight, major tilt.
How do they turn you into zombies? Well, first you got to get the fentanyl from them and use it. It's
First, you got to do this.
like Mom and Dad
First-
Save the Planet, that movie. Pick me up, grenade.
First, you have to make bad life decisions. So But now, really quick, are you racist? I'm sorry, we got off track.
Okay.
So you're walking down the street.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
You're,
sorry.
you're, and I want to set the setting.
Okay.
You're in a suburban area. Okay. Suburban. Yeah, we're in Winsville.
Here.
Okay. You're walking down the street, just you. You encounter a group of 5 urban individuals.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you cross the street?
Male or female?
Male.
Okay. Well,
All approximately 6 foot tall, 200 pounds to 280 pounds.
Holy shit! So
Okay.
this is a gang.
This is,
It's either a gang or a drug deal going on.
All right. So, do you cross the street? Number 1. Do you walk past them? A little nervous, but you walk past, you man it out. Or do you turn the other way and yell, "Go back to your country," and walk down the street the other direction? Which option do you choose?
I'm gonna go with option 3. Is that racist? Is that the right answer?
That is racist. That is.
Oh no, I was picturing. Okay, no. Here's what I was
So
picturing.
that's what you would do, Casey?
No. Honestly, I would cross the street assuming they could be doing something that they don't want me to see because they're acting skittish, right? Because they're all like in a suburban area and they're all, I don't know if they're taking someone's dog and trying to eat it or what, but yeah, I crossed the street. I don't want to be a witness or a victim. I've seen movies. I'm not going to hurt anybody's
It
feelings
all
by
happens
crossing the
so
street.
quick, okay?
Yeah.
No. I think for me, I would probably cross the street. I don't want any problems.
Switch the tables here. Okay, you're walking through the ghetto. Okay,
Okay.
total risque neighborhood.
Okay.
You know, North County, 2:00 in the morning. Some of the worst parts. You're walking down the street, and on this next corner, you see 5 white dudes.
Okay.
All wearing just white
They're
beaters,
fucking out of place.
just shaved heads.
I'm
no
gonna
tan.
immediately
No
assume
tan.
they're looking to lynch somebody.
Okay.
Just saying.
You
They're
ain't
in the
crossing the
wrong
street.
neighborhood.
You walk past them and hope nothing happens, or do you turn around and run and just run?
Just run.
Yeah.
So just 2 options, okay?
Or do you make friends with them? Hey,
Honestly, we're at what time?
2:00 in the
I'm
morning.
walking down the street.
Yeah.
I gotta be drunk. Okay. Like, there has to be something that happened for me to be out here
Yeah, wait a second.
at 2 a.m. Either I was just kidnapped and dropped off here. There has to be something
Oh,
going
you told me
wrong.
you're looking too much into it.
So exactly. So
Okay.
I might ask for help, but like, you just given that circumstance.
You're like, I know exactly what you're doing.
But to be honest, I'm gonna fucking leave. All right?
No, what you're
All right.
doing? You're getting on your phone. You'd be like, "Hey, Casey, I need you.
I need you.
Wear your whitest shit."
Wear your whitest. Actually, in that situation, I'd be like, wear your most skinhead shit.
Reach up and take the shit off the head that you have right now. Because for people that don't know me, I wear this 24/7.
You
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
Suppress your fucking hair.
yeah, because I have beautiful locks and I gotta
Hey,
keep
low
them down.
key, he has the rich white man haircut.
Thank
That's
you
what I
very
tell
much.
him all the time. He has beautiful hair. No homo.
Thank you.
No Diddy. No
Yeah.
Diddy.
No Diddy. Yeah.
But
make sock puppets out of my hair.
it will also, with the wind and with the long day, it can definitely get array, especially if the sales ain't good. But all right, so are you racist? This is the next one. I'm sorry, we got off subject. So you're at a restaurant.
Ooh,
Okay.
restaurants.
You see an older gentleman walk in with a younger woman
Older gentleman, younger woman.
opposing races.
Ooh, does it matter what race is or just opposing?
Fill it in with whatever you want.
Okay.
Are you racist? So,
All right.
let's fill in those blanks on your own. We'll figure that out through the story, okay? They walk in. You notice she's dressed a little bit skimpy. Do you assume, 1, she's a prostitute? 2, she's a sugar baby? 3, it's his daughter.
The opposite races, skimpy clothing, and they're walking in together to a restaurant.
It's
And if I'm there,
fine dining
well,
restaurant.
of course I'm there. I would go to the finest. Shoot. I'm definitely assuming prostitute, probably something classy, Craigslist type.
Oh, she's an escort.
She take them out to dinner first and take them to a hotel afterwards. I don't know. I'm guessing that's.
I've never done it. I've never done it. I never cooked it. But I can tell you how to
go to
make it.
Craigslist. Under Waterworks.
Waterworks.
Bring your own tarp.com.
No, I don't know what's true and what's not. So don't do it.
It'd be funny if you went to that website and shit on there.
So one of the things that you have brought up to me this week, and this is on a serious note. We're gonna get a little more serious now. You were talking to me about bomb pagers in Lebanon, and I hadn't gotten to see this. And I think that and I want to bring this to why we're here, because with the Diddy situation, the false Trump assassination, what are they distracting us from, right? We know there's big spending bills going over to Ukraine. We know that they're passing a lot of shit, but Casey here brought to my attention bomb pagers in Lebanon. And it almost sounds like, from what you were telling me, an organized terrorist attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of run me through. Give me the details. You're my info man on this one.
Oh, well, that's funny because I haven't really looked into it much.
But
thousands of people were injured and at least 8 killed almost simultaneously across Lebanon. BBC verified analysts of the video suggest that it was uploaded after the blast took place and the date of the time shown. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so basically at the same time, a bunch of pagers all blew up. 8 people were killed. A lot of people said that they heated up first before they exploded. And a specialist who did not want to be named said that there's a good chance that if there was a couple grams of a certain type of explosive preemptively put into these pagers. So it was a big news the other day. I honestly don't look too much into the war stuff with Israel and Palestine and all that. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care.
It's not America,
my God.
baby.
To be honest with you, the fact that people give a shit, unless you're one of those like races and you're from there, cool. Put up a flag outside your fucking house. Other than that, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a fucking
We've never
idiot.
lived it.
None
of us have woken up in a war zone.
Oh my God. And the fact that, the pride stuff, we're pro-Palestine. They would fucking kill you if you're over there saying that shit.
Majority
so
of these
it's like,
people would be executed publicly.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just, I don't even follow that kind of crap. I brought it up because I thought it was kind of cool that people still had pagers. To be honest with you.
Hey, real shit. So when you sent it to me, I was like, he reading some fucking news article from '95, bro. Like, I'm like,
you're like, what's pagers? I was like, well, apparently they haven't got on board yet with these newer cell phones.
Hey, so if they're doing that, hey, we're fine, guys. Like, if that's the technology they're using,
and remember pagers?
And there's 2 things: either we're great, or the next time y'all are out in a large crowd and you see a nigga pull out a pager, jump that motherfucker.
Yeah, if you hear more than one, beep, 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 beep,
hey, run!
Yeah,
Hey, like, get down. Hey, what a lot of people don't understand, get as low as possible. Okay?
Yeah, no, he just pulls out.
It blows up for a reason. Okay,
143. It's like, oh, she's just saying she loves you.
Oh, but I just think that it's something that we here as the center of America, we need to really, because we literally are the center of America, Midwest, right? So think about that. That's the level of war tactic they're using, right? So it's just something I want people to kind of think about as we're moving forward. A lot of people think of this level of, they're going to do this, they're going to do this. It goes to show, we'll call it primitive technology, can still be used to cause mass damage, and it's really inconspicuous.
Yeah, it's really not that mass. I mean, I guess they hit the right people. The right people had the pagers or something. I don't know.
I'm not going to give them tips, but realistically, you think about where did they hit that and got 1,000 people? They only killed 8, but they got 1,000 injured.
Yeah.
Now think about that on a larger scale. 20 of those in Busch Stadium during a Cardinals game. You got way more than 8.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's enough to cause mass chaos to where you can cause chaos as a military soldier. You cause chaos here to move here. We might distract you over here to move here. You know what I mean? So I just think we, the people, need to look at their tactics, man. It's not as point blank cut and dry as we think. We think that they're going to come marching through the border, looking at us on our face. We're taking your land. No, man, shit's going to just erupt and it's going to get crazy. But that's a little too serious. But it's just with one of those things when we talk about pagers, I want people to think about what all we used to use, we don't use. How old are we? I just saw something that was pull down maps in school.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I forgot completely about them. I'm like, damn, I'm that old.
Yeah.
So what's
The
something
teacher
you
goes to
think
pull down the map, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be boring for the next 30 minutes.
they're pulling down one at a time, trying to
Oh,
find the right?
remember
map?
those desks though? Remember those desks in school though? It was all one piece, and if you push your back up just right along the back, it goes. And you get the perfect pop.
Yep. Look, I just
Yeah.
envisioned it as you did it. I'm like, yeah, I remember that.
We were talking
So,
about that today at work. We're like, man, we need to come up with like a back cracking device that does just that. And like sell
they've got a few archers and things, but I
them.
don't
No,
know
I'm gonna
about
invent
that.
it.
But no, I just think that it's crazy where we've come. You know, I'm an old fucking man. When I think about all the kids shows and the kids places used to have color. Now it's all black and gray. When you think about McDonald's, like you had hamburgers you sat on.
Mm-hmm.
Kids don't know shit about that now.
Oh yeah.
You know, like just how much we've aged, and it's just one of those things that
Remember as a kid playing in that disgusting ass area at McDonald's at Burger
we
King?
didn't find it disgusting when we were in it.
No,
first and foremost.
But as an adult going there when they still had them, I was thinking, man, these things are gross. But then again, I was in Jefferson County. Everything in Jefferson County is pretty gross.
So, I just one of the segments we loved last week, Casey's thoughts. What you got? I just and
Oh, man.
hold on. First, we gotta do this right. We gotta do this properly. First and foremost.
Okay.
So, you let me know. I apologize. This is wow. There we go. And then
With Casey Falkenbrand. Hey, sometimes I had these great ideas, and I was actually hanging out with my wife the other day, talking about how much people love their fucking kids. Am I right?
Yeah.
People do anything for their kids and their babies, right?
men.
Who was it? Was it like Madonna or something? Got their kid a tattoo, like right out of the gate. I don't know, but you can like sign for your kids to get tattoos,
You know,
right?
type shit.
Yeah. So what if you can pay, kind of like Build-A-Bear, when you go in to have a baby, you can pick what kind of tattoos and what kind of piercings that they can have when they come out. Because think about it. No. Before you say that's inhumane and everything. Do you remember anything that happened when you were a baby that hurt? What hurt?
No.
What hurt the most when you were a baby?
Nothing.
Nothing? You don't remember,
I
do
don't
you?
remember shit.
No.
First thing I can remember is me wrecking my bicycle into a dumpster.
All right. See, exactly. So
Five.
that's 5. So when you're a baby, now I know a lot of people when they get older in life, they want to like get tattoos and they want to get piercings, but they're scared it might hurt, right? So what if like the parent chooses for you? So it's just like you can select nose rings, tongue piercings, and
What kind of fucking weird ass parent would be doing that?
it could be
Hey.
for the mom.
I'm gonna have this daughter. I want to put a tattoo on her thigh, tattoo on her ribs, tattoo on her lower back. We
I want to
definitely
put
need
this
a tramp
scripture.
stamp.
She was named after this angel, and I want to put the angel scripture on her back.
Yes.
So that way, when people read it, they know she's from an angel.
We need butterflies, of course, coming up her side. Got it.
She's our angel, and people are gonna see it. We're getting wings put on her in a sleeve.
And she has to have a tongue piercing.
Yeah, there's like
That's the
13
in
different
thing nowadays,
piercings,
guys. That's the in
Yeah.
thing. She has to have a tongue piercing.
and also you can always remove it before the teeth come in, and that way the piercing can be for the mom. Well, you figure you're breastfeeding before
Yeah.
you're getting the.
I get it. Now, fast forward.
Actually,
She's 17.
I was never a mother before, so I would assume they don't get turned on. by
Actually,
their
let's say
daughters,
she's
like
18,
fathers
senior in
don't get
high
turned on
school,
by others.
and you meet her boyfriend who was created with a swastika on his chest. You got the swastika right big in his chest.
This is
You
bad.
You got some Bible scriptures. You
Hey,
know.
Mr. Bonds.
Who the fuck do I? Hey, get that motherfucker.
My
Like,
parents
it
said
wasn't
it's a
me.
cross.
They said it means peace. It means peace, I swear. I come in peace. You're like, well, okay, well, I'll give you a chance, right?
Yeah.
He's got fucking devil horns stuck out of his head. Like, they just told me they got creative. They wanted me to be different.
It was just an idea. I figured then you can get into a whole marketing thing where Claire's can like match up with like, the hospitals and just the whole thing. You can have the kid and then get it weeks later after all the tattoos are done. Kind of like you order a couch, get for like 3 months.
Hey, real shit. I pre-ordered my baby.
Yeah.
We sent him off. We had him. He's healthy. We know he's got all his vaccines, and now he's good. He's off at the warehouse getting put together. Comes
Tattoos.
back looking like a fucking biker. Got a fucking permanent mohawk with spikes and bolts. I saw it on a cartoon when I was a kid. My wife said I could do whatever I wanted. It's our 5th one. We did all of them. We wanted to get creative.
Oh my god, that's where the world's going. So that's why I thought it'd be a good idea.
I mean, they
You
are.
got to get the crazy before you make it better. So
You can pick eye color. They say you can pick eye color and all types of shit, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So yeah, that's my $1 million idea.
No, did you really love your kid if you're modifying them?
No, actually, oh my god, I remember when Jocelyn got her ears pierced. Even she took it like a champ. She was like blip blip, and she just no big deal, So
That's a champ.
yeah. Now
I'm
I was
sorry.
a little bitch. I got my tongue pierced.
Oh, that's a whole different level, okay? That's a whole different level.
Right before I got on a plane.
We're fucking crazy.
Anyways.
My mom used to, when I wanted my ear pierced, she would squeeze my ear with her nails as hard as she could, trying to convince me out of it. To the point that I would laugh so hard that when I finally got it done, I didn't feel shit. She just looked at me. She's like, "You don't feel nothing?" I was like, "Nah." She was pissed. She wanted to sell me out of it so bad. And then what's crazy, they give you those metal hoops. Well, of course, I had to put in the earrings I bought. I was just so cool. Fucking earring that gets stuck in my ear. Fucking all this fucking crazy shit. My mom's like, "I knew I shouldn't have fucking let you."
Dude, talk about stupid shit. Since like we were like we were there at the beginning, like all that bleaching the hair and the fucking. My sisters were always like doing their jeans and shit. I pierced my own nipple.
Shit.
During summer in between like a junior and senior year, and I pierced it with a safety pin, and oh my god, I hope my mom's not listening. Oh shit, my mom's been listening. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Yeah, I took one of her hoop earrings out of the thing. So after I got it pierced, I put one of her hoops in. I had it in for a good week. Then football practice started, and ouch! So I had to take it out.
Oh.
Yeah, so
That sounds fucking painful, but you're a boss.
Hey, man.
You do it to yourself.
back in the day, I know if I say, "Hey, Mom, do you ever get my nipple pierced?" She'd be like, "No."
Well, fuck, they used to pierce ears in the fucking living room. I remember people pushing, "Hey, just come here, we'll pierce your ear right here." You're like, "What the fuck?"
Actually, I had a job at Spencer Gifts my senior year in high school. And we had that little piercing gun. Dude, I pierced here. Like, what the hell? These are free.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oof. Back in the day.
Hey, now you see people with piercing. It's funny because it went from like, in our day, you got frowned upon for the new nose ring, right? And maybe a lip ring, okay? Or you had a bunch of holes in your ear, right?
Dude.
Now you see bull piercings.
Yeah, those
You
bull
see,
piercings.
dude.
What do you feel about those? Those ones like in the center of the
No,
nose.
the one that blows my mind is the bull piercing that's in the inner lip.
What?
They do it like right here somewhere. And
Ugh.
I'm like, first, how you sucking dick, number one. But two,
Not
what are
going
you
to-
doing?
Not going to any P. Diddy party.
You will not be getting the invite.
No.
Okay. But no, as far as I think about the cane tolerance. One, fuck. Like you seen what I said when you did your fucking nipple. Like, man, I've heard horror stories. I've seen horror stories. I know one of Asia's best friends got her nipple pierced and got infected. It's just like, man.
In my older
a shot.
age, I look at stuff like that, unless it's some sort of fetish for yourself or whatever, or some sort of artistic thing that you want to do when you go out, like ears and stuff, I get it. But most of it, and I'm going to say most of it because I know a lot of people with piercings, and a lot of them are kind of like, hey, look at me. And no offense if you're somebody out there with
They're
piercings
normally
all
cool
over
people.
and shit. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, you have cool people and stuff, and I don't say they're not cool, but I see a lot of instances where it's kind of like, hey, look at me. It's like and I'll even know the person so well before and after the piercing and realize you're just trying to get attention. Come on. You don't need to,
I get no, and I get it. I think that
We get it, you're
we've talked
a
about this.
badass.
Like, we live in an era. I mean, hell, we want the likes, we want the follows, but it doesn't kill us if we don't get it right. But there are people out there that they wake up, take a picture. They're upset if they don't get a number. There are people that take a picture of every plate of food they eat. It's one of my favorite ones, right? Is when I see a picture of a plate from Ruth Chris. Great. You fell for a gimmick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
picked a terrible steakhouse and you bought an expensive ass steak you could have got.
Who in the fuck puts up a picture of where they're eating out? I mean, yeah, that's cool if you're on vacation, whatever. Look, I'm on vacation. But unless you made it, it's like, oh, look what this chef did. It's like, oh, you know.
Look at the money I'm wasting.
That's why I drop
I eat out all
Facebook.
the
If I
time,
get that
so.
angry, and I'm not judging everybody, but I am, because I am. You know what? If you're looking at other people's plates of food going, wow, I'm glad they showed me this. Now I know what that looks like. I'm going to go try it.
Sometimes it's I'm going to try it.
No,
Other
it's-
times it's I might try to cook it. Right? Like when I got a friend Marquis, he
It's all
cooks, he
Halo.
posts food. And I'm like, and you're not wrong. It is, hey, look at me. But there are times I see dishes, I want the recipe. You know, and I think about back in the day, family tradition was you handed down recipes.
Comes down to what's your intentions.
Well, no, I mean, it's just when I think about recipes, right? Like,
yeah,
that's how we get them nowadays, is a like and a follow. Because it used to be family recipes, the family tradition of me and my friend Marcel were just talking about this. My brother fucking about there's no more family reunions. Like, shit is just the family life after COVID is just pretty much diminished. And I think about certain recipes that you don't have from like when your parents passed away, or your grandparents. So you get that plate of food, right? Here we go.
Sorry.
And you're not going to get this plate of food at the chain restaurant. You're going to be at a mom and pop shop, some small family owned business. You're going to take a bite of the food and you're going to be like, damn, this takes me back to, right? That's when I get, and I understand taking a picture so you remember where it was or certain shit like that because it was nostalgic. But when I see the common Ruth Chris, and this ain't hating on nobody who thinks Ruth Chris is the shit, but Ruth Chris is trash. Let me tell you from a steak expert. But as far as I got my tubby to tell you, I know.
Like splashing it.
No, like, not my cup of tea. And it's crazy because I was thinking, damn, that's probably what it is. Like, that sounds like some weird off the wall shit that would just make sense. But like,
there's another turkey chicken called Black Sex Game.
well, we're gonna get a picture of that for the page. You need to order
Black
one
Sex
of those.
Link.
Did
Sorry,
you order
Black
one?
Sex Link.
Did you order one?
Black Sex Link? No, because you had to order them in bulk. Yada yada yada. We never looked at the site, but I was looking through them all, and there was stuff. Yeah. Now, you want these chickens?
Hey, no, man. No, I need a little bit lighter. I don't want the dark meat.
Those are crazy ones, man.
No, they got those big ass chickens over
Dog
there.
cows.
Them big ass chickens. But I think people need to just focus more on what matters, and it isn't the likes. And that's why I fuck with you so heavy, because when we did this, it wasn't if we don't get the likes, I'm not gonna do it. Right?
No,
it was
dude.
I'm doing this to have fun. I'm doing this to shoot the shit. This is fun for us. We appreciate those who listen from day one to the end to whenever it stops. But
And this is only our third time doing this, and not everything's gonna fucking hit, because when I agreed to do this, I thought it'd just be fun. I'm saying yes to more things these days. We only live one life. I, for one, have had somewhat of an epiphany where I feel as if you should take every opportunity and take it. As long as it's not a bad
Crazy
thing,
one,
fucking
yeah.
give it a shot, man. You only live once. You're gonna be dead one day.
if
Fucking
the survival rate is 99%, just do it.
yeah, fuck. Just do it.
Man, try that motto this week, y'all. Just do it.
Just do it. That's the motto this week.
Shout out Nike.
Yeah.
But
Nike is endorsing us, by the way.
hey, we wish.
Commercial.
Whenever you're ready. But no, as far as fucking live, man. I'm so tired of living behind the camera. Like, this is one thing I was looking at as we were starting this, and I was thinking about what can we do to grow. I don't want to live behind the camera, right? Like, I don't want to, everything I do, I vlog and document. And that's why it was so fun going to the farm and playing. You know what I'm saying? I call it the farm because you got land, you got chickens, it's your house, it's your home, but it's definitely a homestead. You know what I mean? You have the ability to survive off of your land. So most people have land and couldn't even
Watching
survive.
you chase those chickens, dude, that was fucking hilarious.
So, let me just tell you this. To those that chase chickens on the daily, okay, Casey has a really good method, so he made it look easy. Okay, that shit ain't easy. Them little fast motherfucking dinosaurs, like them motherfuckers are fast as shit. I just envision them being a T-Rex.
No, that was funny as shit. It was me and you just hanging out on the front porch, and you got your whole blue set up, your fucking do-rag looking all shiny and blue, looking all sharp and shit. And my neighbors are going by and shit. You got your big ass Durango. And you had to have been there. You had to see it. It was like,
When you say look out of place but love the place, that's what
yeah,
it is.
we're throwing chickens around in the yard and shit. It's like, man, we had so much fun. That was a blast.
And
My
what's
wife had a
crazy-
good time.
and that's the one that's as crazy as it costs nothing, right?
It was
Just
free.
to enjoy life.
Yeah.
So many people are looking for that picture to take to enjoy life, enjoy the moment. What do you say? Not to be on a serious note or a sad note or none of that shit. Just fucking enjoy it, man. Like he said, we get one. You know, that doesn't mean go out here and, you know, be crazy, cheat on your wife and shit like that. It just means have fun, enjoy life, be happy, right? That's the end goal, is to be happy, die happy, because you don't take shit with you. But I can tell you from watching multiple people in my family pass away, one thing that you do get at the very end is your memories. I can say from watching all of them pass, all of them watch their life play in front of you, 100%. Do you want your playback when you're sitting there and the only thing you can think of is what's happening? Do you want that playback to be regret and missed opportunities? Or do you want that playback to be you, like my mom, and I'll never forget this, sitting in a chair laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? She's like, I'm just thinking about stuff. Laughing.
Yeah, happy
It literally,
good shit.
30 minutes later passed, but literally for the last 30 minutes of her life, she got to go out living memories that she loved, enjoyed, and did not regret. And I just want everybody to have that ability to do so. And the only way to do so is to do what you do. Say yes. Take a chance. Don't jump from the plane if you're over 300 pounds. But
Keep your bubble small, y'all. Don't bring people into your shit.
hey, real
Take
shit.
care of your shit first.
Always take care of your shit. Family first, you know, every time. And I'm going to leave it with this. I know Marcel says simple things are what makes life wonderful. I think we both agree with that. So
yeah.
I do want to thank everybody for listening in. It was a great week. I hope you guys enjoyed the games because we're going to play around with some things.
Yeah, some ideas.
And
Yeah.
we want feedback. We, leave likes, comments is awesome, but tell us your thoughts. You know, when you go through this and you think about, you know, if you had one that would make it racist, you know, if you had a joke or a comment that would have been good, let us answer the question. Post it to the page. You know, if you have something that, you know, trivia bombs, you know, throw it up there. If you got a chicken question for Casey, here we go. If you got a chicken question for Casey, if you think you can stump him, post it. Chickens are his thing. He knows it. We want to know on top of it, the big one, the one we laughed about all week, GTA in real life. Tell us what you would do.
Mm-hmm.
Feel no fear. You can't be judged. There are people that'll do everything. Like Casey said, we're in the club. I'm saying we're staying alive, but it's every day of the week. That's the goal. So thank you again for listening to
The Stacy and Casey Show.
Hey, y'all have a great night.
Peace out.